Alright guys, so yesterday was National Coming Out Day. Now I missed my whole vlogging opportunity. I didn't forget about it. I would never forget about this day. But I missed my vlogging opportunity mostly because I was so uber busy yesterday. I had to take my SATs. I had who the freak decided that a test that basically decides your entire future, the course of your life, should be taken at 8 a.m. I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to get up, get ready, and get to the location in time. I was still asleep basically through half of the test, so that's a good thing, right? But luckily luckily that's my second time taking it, so it's just I'm a senior, I figure I should take it again at least, just in case I can do better than last time, because my math score was shit compared to my other scores. It wasn't bad though. But anyway, back to the story. And then oh god, driver's ed, so much stuff yesterday. When I got home, I was exhausted. So, I'm sure it's still October 11th somewhere in the world, and I'm gonna make it on time for those people at least. But yeah, so I'm actually making this in response to Michelle's video, Anything Sarcastic, if any of you guys actually don't know who that is, which I'm pretty sure all my subscribers would know, but maybe anyone who came across this who's not. But anyway, it's just subscribe. It's Anything Sarcastic, no spaces obviously. But yeah, subscribe, she's awesome. Anyway, so I gotta say how much I really relate to what she was saying with the whole, it's really a time to commemorate how far you've come as a person, and how you feel about yourself. This process, because it is and I'm only 2 years into it, but this process, oh my god, it taught me so much. I've come so far. I mean, I'm so much more confident because of this, because of what this process has pretty much forced me to do, which is just be myself, which is what I want you to do. Just go ahead and be yourself. A year ago, I couldn't talk to people basically. I'd sit there and I was so quiet. My pool of friends has gone from this big to this big because I feel so much more comfortable with who I am and what I am and where I'm at, and I've gotten so much more hopeful towards the future. I know I'm more aware. I no longer think that, when I first came out, I remember thinking that, great, I'm going to amount to nothing. I can't. There's nothing that I can do right now. I wanted to go into the same stuff that I'm going into right now. I'm going into law. I'm going to school. I'm going to law school. Pre-law, but I'm gonna wind up going to law school. And that's what I wanted to do, but I was absolutely convinced that I couldn't. And now that I know that I can, now that I'm, oh my god, you wouldn't believe the difference between me right now and me this time last year. I'm a completely different person, and I love it. I love that I can now sit here and be yes, I'm a lesbian and I'm damn proud of it. A year ago, if that fairy had walked up to me and said, hey, you can be straight, I definitely would have seriously thought about it. I would have been like, you know what? Damn. Yeah. But right now, as I am, the way I feel about myself, the way that I have grown into myself, hell no. Not in a million years. And that feeling, that realization, feels amazing. A year ago, I could only say it, I only, out of all the friends I have who I only told one of them in person, face to face. and it was a complete cop-out because I was standing there and we were walking, and she was talking about her church and how she was pissed off because her parents made her go to a different church because they were admitting gay members, and because there's like 5 adult gay people in my community. Good. But anyway, but yeah, so that how she was pissed because I'm like, oh yeah, and like a week ago I told her I had to tell her something, but like I no balls, and I completely chickened out every time I had the chance. But she's like, oh yeah, you said you had something to tell me yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, you're talking about that church thing. She's like, and I'm like, well, and she's like, just tell me. Like, she wasn't gonna say that she knew, but I knew that she knew. But she's like, just tell me. I'm sure it's fine, you know, whether it's good or. She's like, I'll accept you no matter what you're about to say. I'm like, you know what I'm gonna say, don't you? She's like, well, I think you're gonna say that you're gay. And I was just like, it was really nervous, like, ha 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 ha. It was really cold outside, so I'm like, ah, ha ha ha. I'm warming my hands. Yeah. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. So it was like 5 minutes of awkward silence as we're walking, and she's like, alright, let's go get some candy. I'm like, okay. We went and got like, we each got like a Rolo or something. She bought me a candy bar to make me feel better. But yeah, it was, but God, last year I would not have been able to make this video. Last year I would not have been able to walk up to somebody and go, you know, I'm gay. I would not have been able to say that. I wouldn't have been able to do anything of the sort. I would not have been able to, because there aren't, I've said this in other videos, but there are goose egg gay people my age in my area. So, but oh my God, I would not have been able to walk up to, I would not have been able to make this video. I would not have been able to sit there, and I couldn't even talk to my friends about it, really, and they tried. They wanted to. They wanted me to feel comfortable, and that's what I love about my friends, and that's how much they've helped me. Like, they're like, yeah, you like that, you want to tap that, yeah, and I'm like, thanks, guys. And I wouldn't have been able to sit there and say, you know, why I watch every single Hilary Swank movie that comes out? Because I think she's gorgeous. So I want to tell you guys, if you for some reason are still locked up in that closet, it's tiny in there, it's hot, it's not comfortable, there's shoes all over the place poking into your ass, and there's hangers just driving into your neck. Just move on out, because I swear from that point on, it's all so much better. I swear, I promise you, pinky promise. Pinky promise. It just is. The weight lifted off your shoulders, and you finally get to see whether it's a good outcome or a bad one. At least you feel like yourself for once. You feel like you are you, and you're no longer ashamed of it. That's what you feel every day. So you know what? Go out, soak it up, take it in, stick a little pinky toe out of that closet. I swear the air is fine. Let me know how this goes for you. Alright.